We're back on iRacing for week number 4's action in the Formula 4 Fixed Series, and this week we're racing at Misano. This is a track I have never ever driven at before, so it's a massive learning curve for me this week. So much so I'm really tempted just to either start from the pit lane or just not qualify and go from the back. Not only because it's a new track, but also we've had a pretty torrid time in recent weeks in the Formula 4, so it'd be really good just to get a solid incident-free race behind our belt. So yeah, hopefully we can do just that. So with it being a new track though, I really need to go and jump on and do a bit of practice and get familiar with it. And I'll see all you guys on the grid. All right, here we are on the grid for this week's installment of the F4 Challenge Fixed. Yeah, tricky track this one. Tricky track. Having said that, 16 in the race, we qualified P7, 3 didn't set a time. So,
90 seconds.
I don't know, maybe we have got a bit of pace compared to other people. I know I said about maybe sitting at the back and almost like just letting everybody go and going from the pits, but yeah, that went out the window. So yeah, P7 start here. So what we can do, as always, we'll just do our best to try to stay out of trouble.
Good luck.
And
60
good
seconds.
luck, guys.
Hopefully this week might be the week that we can
Hey, good luck, boys.
have a decent result. At 45 to the off here, just waiting for car number 8 in front of us to grid. Oh no, behind us, sorry. Not in front of us, behind us. Yeah, I think it's going to be some chaos in this one though. There's some very long corners
seconds.
and some very tight twisty corners. I think we got about 40 minutes of practice in before we jumped into this one, so yeah, still learning a lot about the track even up to my qualifying lap. I learned I could take some corners faster than I actually was doing, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
P7. The track temp is 21 Celsius. The air temp is 20. Okay, standing start. Okay, Nick, get ready. Let's go.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
I was looking ahead. I don't know how that car,
Car right. Clear right.
how the car a bit further up held that, but they did, so well done to them.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Right side.
There's an incident in Curva del Rio. It looks like Jan.
Clear right.
We've gone out of track.
On your right. Clear right.
Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now. Right, the guy ahead of us is Jeffrey, car number 5, and their rating is 1.9. There's an incident in Curva Tramonto. We think it might be Pedersen and Gonzalez. Okay, Nick, the next car is Pedersen, car number 9, and their rating is 1.5.
Just, I have no words. It all really started with the car, and we'll review after the race. It all really started with that car going down the inside when I didn't really think there was room to go down the inside, but they went for it anyway.
Guilo ahead is pitting.
Went for it anyway. Just about need to be careful because of...
You have 6 incident points. Incident in Variante del Parco. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, it all started like that guy went down my inside.
It's
And
fine,
then
you've got loads.
and the McLaren
Box in,
liveried car
5,
sort of
4,
came across me
3, 2,
on exit,
1.
Oh, thank you very
Box
much,
now.
kind sir.
and then somebody just completely
I
drove
gather you
into
wanted
me.
that bit of track.
Front left,
But we'll look at it all. We'll look at that first
right
lap
rear, 98.
after the race. I doubt very much we'll get anything of this now.
If you'd asked, I probably would have given it to you, if I knew you were like that.
But yeah, P17.
Pit exit's clear. There's an incident in Cova Tramonto. It looks like it's Jan. The car ahead is Guilo. Car number 13. D license.
See if we can do anything.
The leader has just done a 136.1. There's an incident in turn 13. It looks like Jan.
That what goes?
The gap to Guilo in front is now 14 seconds. Incident in turn 15. We think it might be Jan. Incident in Curva Misano. It looks like it's Jan. Okay, Nick. The next car is Jan. Car number 8. C license. And their rating is 1.6.
That's a couple of positions for free.
P15. There's an incident in turn 2. The guy ahead is car number 14, D license, and their rating is 1.2. There's an incident in Cova Tramonto. It looks like Guilo.
Trying too hard.
Track limits. You have 7 incident points. There's an incident in turn 2. It looks like it's Jan. The gap to car number 14 ahead is now 3.2 seconds.
Feels very slidey at
Fastest
the
lap
minute.
for Campos, 135.5.
halfway through the race.
Your lap time was 1:37.4. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Okay,
Back out
Nick,
of that.
you're reeling. Car number 14. The gap is now 1.7. He's slower than us through turn 13. You have 8 incident points.
I'm too busy thinking about the car in front, I think. Catching up on him. Just lost focus for a second. Just got a bit of oversteer that I had to back out of.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. 13th place.
Yeah, both my official races this week have been in Italy, and both of them have gone absolutely terribly. Italy's obviously
Okay, Nick. 5 minutes
not a
to
very
go.
good
5
stomping
minutes
ground
left.
for me. Mugello is in Italy, right? Or is it Spain? I don't know. Maybe I've just made myself
The gap
look
to car
completely and
number
utterly
14
stupid there.
ahead is now 2.0 seconds. There's an incident in turn 2. We think it might be Pedersen. Push now, we can catch this guy. That lap time was 1:37.4. The leader's just done a 1:35.8. The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. Incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Jan. There's an incident in Curva Tramonto. Okay, Nick. The next car is Guillaume. Car number 13. D license. P12. There's an incident in turn 6. The gap in front is now 4.7 seconds. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I don't think we're going to get anything else. Might pick up another position when we cross the start-finish line here. I think somebody else has
Turn
retired.
1, it looks like Ebert. Incident in Curva del Carro. We think it might be Ebert.
Two to go.
Tenth position.
Somehow, we're in the top 10.
There's an incident in Curva Quercia. It looks like it's Jan.
I'm catching the cars in front, but just not got enough time to do anything now.
There's an incident in turn 15. We think it might be Ebert.
Alright, we are going to finish on the lead lap at least.
Last lap. Alright Nick, your lap times are pretty consistent.
I think for a new track, I've got a pretty good groove of it now. Just real shame about what happened. Yeah, definitely catching the guy in front, so... more laps and we could have maybe got another position.
Incident in Curva Misano. It looks like Ebert.
Alright, well P10 dropped 3 positions from our grid, but 1 ahead of our car number, so...
P10. That's the end of the race. Never
yeah,
mind.
I think we could have got more, but it is what it is. You have to deal with what you're given, and we weren't given a very good start to that race, so...
That's the end of the session.
Let me pull over to the side and we'll go and take a look at that lap 1 incident. Okay, so let's take a look to see what actually went on here. A good start here against the car number 12. But he's there on the inside, so he can't turn in too much. And then that's kind of what distracted me a bit up front. Good catch. I think it was it the white car? Yeah, the white car. Look. So I actually thought the white car was going round, so I was being extra cautious here, thinking, okay, we're going to have to do some avoidance here. But it wasn't the case. The white car did well to keep hold of it there. He has a little look down the inside, but of course, there's nothing happening there. And then late, yeah, okay, so the Fanatec car just does like a really late lunge. So I'm turning here. Turning, and he's like, yeah, okay, so that's initially put us on the back foot. The number 8 has kind of gone in late, lunged into our side, put us offline a little bit. And then, okay, I thought in actual race real time that the McLaren went a bit wide in the corner, but it wasn't the case. They just took a faster line through. So, but I was a bit cautious of that. I saw them coming and I just sort of veered out to the left again a little bit more. And then what is this car doing? This car just... So because I've had a bad run, this car is just... Let's go to the previous car. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, because I've had a bad run out of that corner, this guy is trying to take advantage. So, yeah. So, yeah. But rather than like trying to take any avoidance, like, I know obviously I've gone across the sausage curb, but I've taken a very tight line here. So, I'm always going to be kind of understeering out. So, you know, maybe not so much that his fault as I thought. I mean, there is some avoidance that could have been done there. I mean, I suppose there's a bit of better vision. But that was always going to happen. I mean, it's quite obvious from like this point here, this is going to happen. I would have thought anyway. He's got plenty of time there to kind of get out the throttle, but instead just keeps it planted and sends us round. So, yeah, not entirely on Alessio there, I don't think. Definitely wasn't helped by the fact I took that narrow line across the curb, but yeah, it just sends me around and lose my rear wing. And that was curtains for our race, really, for like competitiveness, like competing out the front at least. So, yeah, okay. Not entirely innocent in that one. It was more of a racing incident than I thought initially. But yeah, all's kind of sort of sparked from that number 8 taking the lunge into turn 3. But, yeah, anyway, is what it is. Let's go and take a look at the results. This was the one and only split, and the strength of field was 1,587. We were car number 11, started 7th, came home in 10th. Our fastest lap was a 1 minute 36.784. Fastest lap of the race by Lacerda, apologies if I butchered your name, which I probably did, was a 1 minute 35.272. So 1.5 seconds quicker than what we were able to do. We had 8 instant points, and we take 42 championship points. It's another double red result for us. We lose 0.07 on our safety rating, taking us to 2.42. But we only lose 1 iRating, takes us to 1,335. So there we go, guys. That was the race. And yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And that's kind of why in the beginning in the intro I said I didn't know whether or not I would do a pit lane start or try and hang towards the back just to try and avoid the carnage, because in these F4 races you are always guaranteed carnage, so there's always an opportunity to gain places as others drop off the track. But yeah, just I don't want to keep using the word unfortunate, but I feel like it was unfortunate because the number 8 kind of dived on us, and then that's kind of what set that whole pendulum in motion. That kind of put us on the outside. Then we took too tight a line to try and stay out of anybody that was coming around the outside. And like I said, I don't really think it was Alessio's fault that we picked up that damage and we lost our rear wing. Although they could have backed out the throttle, I don't think it was massively deliberate or malicious like I potentially thought it first was at race time. So yeah, just more of a racing incident, and yeah, just really, really unfortunate. Still don't seem to be able to find that lucky break. And like I said, this week has just been not very good for us in ranked races. So yeah, let's just draw a line under week 4 and make a promise or a vow that week 5 we will come back and try to just correct some of these wrongs. As much as we try week in, week out, and things keep happening, all we can do is just come back week after week and just try that a little bit harder to see if we can, redeem ourselves in any way, shape or form. But thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the action on iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.